cool. What is up, everybody? We are back. Welcome back from intermission. Hopefully, you guys got out there. You did some jumping jacks like Deity. You got a little bit of stretching on. You got some water. You ate some chocolate pancakes, and you're back. And I don't have my glasses on. Hold on. I'm not even prepared. I'm not even prepared to come back from my own intermission. But we're going into the second round. These are going to be bests of 3, and it's going to be a little bit more interesting. I feel like in the first round, people had to pick the safe bets. A lot of people didn't pick the safe bets, obviously, because a lot of people got knocked out, right? But I feel like in the second round, we're going to see a little bit more diversity of picks, at least hopefully anyways. What do you think we're going to see in the second round, Kaz?
See a little bit more powerhouse picks, right? Because here's the thing, right? You now know what your opponent likes to draft as you get onto those best of 3s, right? So you can see a little bit more targeted pre-bans. Hopefully we'll see a little bit more ML Tywin than we've seen before. And, you know, people are a little bit more daring because they have a little bit of one-match leeway, right? People will go for those destructive surprise picks to try to snipe out an early match away from somebody.
Yeah, this is where I think best of 3s is when the tournament gets exciting. I feel like truly exciting because you're invested into the fight when it's 1-1 and they're going into the third match. Every situation is just that much more hype. I'm excited.
Absolutely. And by the way, make sure everybody in chat that you are back, you're getting those bets in. And Darkness, if you want to hit start, we can get ready with this match. Are the players allowed to change their gear around before the second round? If they leave the room and come back, I guess they definitely could. But does anybody really want? You know what? No, for $500, I would.
Yeah, I would too. I'd just slap my $2.99 gear on some random unit.
That's right. So we see the ML Crow ban.
Even ban the Falcon or Flurry. It bans the normal Flurry. I believe they fixed it so that actually bans both now.
It does, yeah.
Show your elders some respect.
Man, 3 stars have really been making their debut this tournament.
It's true. Falconer Quarry, easily one of the most picked units in the game. Like such an oppressive unit for a 3-star. So we see Shiok picking up a very edgy crew of units here.
Yup.
The
you
FCC,
love to see those dark 5-star themes.
It's true. So Darkness coming in with a little bit of a takeness here, and he picks up the ML Haste, which is an obvious pick when you have the Arby on the other side.
And there's the Bazaar in response to the ML Haste, trying to get 2 Mustmans on board here.
Absolutely.
The question is, what does Highs do to respond? How is he going to deal with them if his Blood Moon Haste does get banned down, or if the Bazaar is left up? It's going to be the question here.
Will be interesting to see here. I know that he does pick Holiday Euphine quite regularly, so he might pick that in response to the Bazaar and the Specteni.
That's a little bit terrifying into Remnant Violet, though.
It is true, yes.
The problem right here is H.U. Fiend, yes, would counter Bazaar, but if you pick H.U. Fiend and let the Bazaar through, he bans your H.U. Fiend. I'm not sure.
It's screwed, yeah. So you're kind of in a rock and a hard place here. It's going to be a 50-50 draft.
He opts for the Dizzy.
Goes for the Dizzy.
Help mitigate damage between that Spectre Tenebria. It can also Layla's strip the evasion buff off the Rylot consistently. And so the ML Haste gets the boot as well.
Yep, so the Bazaar and the ML Haste out of the mix. That's a lot of damage on Shiok's side.
It's a lot. The Dizzy can help mitigate it, but first turn immunity on everything.
Yeah. And even though that Dizzy's probably pretty thick, this Rylot's going to do some serious business damage.
Oh, some nice damage going on out there. This defense buff is not going to be enough to protect her. Rise of the Monarch.
I know it's your favorite. It's your favorite artifact. I'm gonna get you one for your birthday, actually, Ryan.
Please, no, dude. I don't want it. I've actually been blessed enough not to get it.
And Dizzy probably going down here, which is gonna force out. Oh, it doesn't
not
actually.
The Connor
Do I look
didn't
like
do
a
much?
really persistent, aren't you?
So that's to layer on the defense buff. Get up those strips.
Get up the strips, get up a little bit of the damage. Yeah.
The speed tuning here was nice, so he was able to free up the Dizzy before Spec T could finish it off.
Yeah.
There's no
Does he
escape.
land the stun though? That's the question. Is it an ER Dizzy? It is not.
Not the Shogun special.
Let's do this.
Not the Shogun special. That's right. No spec tennies are stunning my Dizzy. Ooh,
He got
Whoa.
rid of the attack buff.
He hit too. I thought that was easily going to just jump into the S3 there.
I think he wanted to trigger it while he had defense buffs, so that
Yep.
it'd be minimal damage. And he kind of screwed himself.
A little bit. Because now there's a lot of damage out there.
Yep.
Arby's going
He's
to...
really focusing down this Valencia here.
Yeah. He
Yeah,
does opt
go.
to immune it.
Wait,
Ian?
I'm so surprised that he ended up opting to S3 already onto the Silencia.
Bugging me.
I feel like he's in a situation where he pretty much has to.
Yeah.
So this should be enough.
Because if not, he would have lost Valencia here and lost a whole nother unit as well, probably. And he loses Ruel anyway.
Yeah, Ruel drops here.
The problem is that after this,
Should we get
it's going to be
started?
rough because pretty much anything that Remnant Violet hits right now is going to be in a bad spot.
I don't know if Heist can pull back this match, especially because Arby still has his second life. He's going to be able to get out the Dizzy S3 here, but
Yep.
I don't know if it's enough, right? He doesn't have any sustain left on board.
He needs to hit all the attack downs and blinds, and then
Hope
somehow
that-
work around before the
Yeah.
Arbor revives.
Ooh!
I mean, that's
Does
a
land on
big
the
one
debuff
right
on the
there.
Remnant
そろそろ
Violet.
やめたらどうだ
And his evasion was stripped as well.
Yeah, and
The
they're all
Valencia might be able to get in there. Another miss.
Ooh,
the
the
greater-
greater basket though. Misses
Show your
the
elder some
Alencia
respect.
though. I think Rylet dies here.
No, he's trying to get the damage mitigation gone as fast as possible.
Fair.
Yours into the ground.
Because it's Dizzy will wrap around and be able to S2 and push back and continually keep pushing himself forward.
Yeah, the thing is, though, is that the Spec T did not take any of the attack down or blind chance debuffs, and she's got
that's
full
over.
stocked, so it's kind of looking unfortunate.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I think that's it for this one.
Is that all you've got?
I was thinking that Dizzy would get ahead of the Spectre Tenebria and be able to S2, push it back,
Try to make it
and maybe get a chance, but
喧嘩なんて退屈です
Yeah,
よ
it just wasn't enough. Those Dark 5-star Thieves are very powerful.
Oh yeah, very fair. Ooh, the double basket. Still misses though.
yeah,
Darkness
push them out
opts
of
to call it and go to round 2.
Oh, do you have anything marking down who won the rounds, or are you going to remember? Or...
Oh, it's RNG chat vote or
No,
Discord
no.
voted.
I mean, like, because it's 1-0 highs right now.
Yes, yeah, it's in the bracket.
Oh, okay.
he's on top of it.
Yep.
Oh, all right.
That's a low.
I wonder how Highs is going to deal with a Falconer Clary pre-ban into double Light Dark 5-star. Right? What do you do versus Remnant Violet Arbor or Vildred?
Who did Heist ban last game?
We had the Falconer Quarry and we had the ML Crow ban last time.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
okay. I have a feeling he's going to change that this time.
Yes, for sure.
Now, it would have been nice there if... Do you think his Ruel would have... I see chat talking about Rise of the Monarch. You know I am the largest proponent against Rise of the Monarch. Do you think the Ruel would have survived had he had a damage mitigation artifact on that Ross?
Correct.
Yes. Yeah, I think that Rise of the Monarch is not a replacement for a real damage mitigation, an Adamant Shield, an Arius, anything along those lines. So we are into round 2.
Rise of the Buffet again. He sticks with the ML Crow pre-ban.
Sticks with the Falconeer Quarry pre-ban as well.
Momo first pick?
No.
Grabs the Ruel again. And now, I wonder how he's going to respond here, right? Because you do not want Shiok to get both
Alright,
Remnant
let's
Violet
do this.
and Arbiter Vildred, but he
the
lets him
salty
run.
run back.
He's running it back.
So I wonder if he's going to have a different tactic this time around.
I would hope so.
And there they are.
Here we go. Very
My
very
normal-
different drafts
my
out of
normal-
both of these.
My normal response to Arbiter Vildred, Remnant Violet is usually FCC Falcon or Clurry, but with Falcon or Clurry banned and with Shiok taking Fallen Cecilia, you almost don't have a response because Blood Moon Haste is not enough.
My courtesy.
Yep. But we do see
They're drafting
him...
in the same exact way.
Yep.
Unfortunately, LQC is not very good into Remnant Violet unless evasion is turned off and she can hit for free.
Or she's running the Uberius Tooth. But
See what he does here. He has 2 picks left to mix it up to protect himself versus the Basar. The question is, does he just pick Basar himself?
or does he
He's
pick
covering
this
DJB.
Basar?
The bad thing is he's still open to an HE Fiend counter, so he picks Basar, then he's giving him the unit to pick to give CR push and just put himself into turn 1 position.
Darkness is running out of time. Opts to go with the HE Fiend himself.
Yeah, picking it a little bit earlier to protect himself from the Basar pick. The question is Shiok going to pick Basar and turn it into another 50-50 draft?
I think he's trying to push him away from wanting to pick Spectre to Inebria, but SSB just comes out, and that's an even bigger threat.
Yeah. Deanne, oh.
Yeah, back buffer.
But now Highs gets Basar.
True, so he...
I think that he has a better option here. I think this is
Yeah.
a better draft for Highs because you get to pick out Basar here. Now, I would tell Highs to wait on the ban.
Yeah.
Oh.
Instant.
Instant.
I mean, that is going to have to be the ban out here, but yeah.
Is it though?
Yes, it is. Has to be.
And we get
Because-
the highest iron.
What happens here, right, is that you need to ban that out because your units are not going to be able to hit that unit, and he would have been in a more advantageous position.
Yeah, but having SSB just continuously cycle you down.
Yeah, had he
Sounds much better.
Burn!
it's a rough draft.
Luckily, HE Fiend is a high scaling attack unit, so she would at least do damage even on a missed Islet. In comparison to right here, it's not going to do anything to SSB, and SSB is going to fodder damage back.
Yep.
Skill 1 into the Ross,
Ooh,
and greater
the
attack
basket.
on Ross. Does
3
get the
turns
middle
of
to the
it.
HE Fiend. Yeah, and he's going to take a bat back here. Yeah. I think it was rough either way, but
Yeah.
Did get the crown on the Yen.
So he's in a position where if Basar can wrap around and get the attack down onto the SSB, it could end up being pretty good. He does hit the SSB here, doing pretty good damage, surprisingly, to everything, for it being a no attack buff attack.
decides to heal
Let's
up
do
the
this.
Basar here.
I
But
feel like Basar's a win condition.
Yo, he hits, but doesn't really do much damage at all.
yeah,
even through
like-
the defense break.
他にも任せている子がいるんだ
And he's continuing to stack this SSB, does not land either of the debuffs onto her.
That's what mattered right there. Still good damage
Ooh.
coming out.
That wasn't too bad. You do still have the stun there on the DN, but you're gonna get a little bit of condom. You're not actually. I completely forgot that they're all unbuffable.
Yeah, all of them are unbuffable.
It's just a problem right here is once Arby revives, how can he beat the Arby?
Yeah.
Laying in a little bit more damage into that SSB. Is this S2 going to be enough? This HU Fine has to hit if Highs wants a chance to win this game.
Take this
And it
Missing.
misses
Oh.
again.
Right. No, he can't. No, he can't.
Yeah.
That's game.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. The Rylet might have been safer because look how much damage he just got from doing nothing.
Oof. Yeah. Shiak didn't even really play this game.
No, he didn't have to.
Yeah, and at this
I'll
point,
protect you.
yeah, it's over because you're just gonna get the bat back. It's done here.
I mean, he just revives if he survives.
I feel like Highs didn't adapt enough to the draft. He knew exactly what Shiak was gonna do, but he did
Yep.
nothing about it. It's unfortunate.
Indeed.
Shiak's been pretty scary this tournament though.
Yeah, absolutely.
That
But, I mean,
Clary
still-
ban
Yeah,
sets him up really nice.
absolutely. So up next is going to be Malona and Tatsuni.
Yeah, Falconer Clary pre-ban's kind of scary. If they have a strong Remnant Violet and you don't, you basically can't do anything about it.
Yep.
Right? I feel like Highs almost had to pick away some of Shiak's units. You know that Falconer Clary is banned. If he had a Remnant Violet, he needed to draft it early.
I don't think High says Remnant Violet. That's the problem.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
And that is, and as soon as you see a Falconer Quarry or Quarry pre-ban, it is almost guaranteed that that is what their plan is, or they just really don't like Falconer Quarry, which I can understand. Falconer Quarry, very crazy, but chances are you're going into a very strong Remnant Violet.
See if we see the Kizuna AI pre-ban or if Tatsuni
I mean-
takes it a lot more seriously.
It worked last time, but I don't think against Malona you can meme around too much. Although Malona is master level, plays like a legend.
Nope, there it is.
There's
The
the kiss of
Kizuna
the eye.
eye.
No respect out here.
Tatsuni says, you know what? I'm going to let you have whatever you want. You take it. I got this. Just absolute flex.
If he can win the tournament doing this,
Where do you think the confidence comes from Tatsuni?
You know what? I probably just knows that he has an answer to anything that Malona can throw on the table. Or maybe during the ladder climb, he actually ran into the most OP Kizuna that ever existed, and now Tatsuni has Kizuna I PTSD.
there's two, and I have a 0% win rate against Kizuna AI picked against me.
Yes, actually. I completely agree with you, Deity. I ran into one, and I thought it was a complete meme. I changed my mind afterwards.
軽く一っ走りしてくるか
So looking like a very slow game, but Tatsuni I think is going to not allow it to be slow.
Yeah, I think he goes in...
There's
Oh,
Rose.
there we go. There's the Rose. I feel like his next two picks going to be very aggressive.
So he's trying to pick an immunity unit. He's thinking about the ML Rin,
That
because
doesn't really fit well with a FCC Rose draft.
It
You almost
really,
can't.
yeah, it really doesn't. And the problem too is that with ML Rin, chances are there's not much damage with ML Rin unless you're just non-stop proccing greater attack. Right? Opts into the Charles instead.
So he's probably thinking about an ML Kraus / Vivian pick at the end as a counter. Just he didn't want to pick it there because he doesn't want Clary and him to pick like a Lindsay or something to.
Yeah, I would like to see a Vivian here. I think it'd be very, very strong. Man, last pick is so powerful.
It is.
If you can set up your draft to be a little bit ambiguous, get that powerful last pick in there to where your opponent either has to ban it out or just can't counter you, it's almost a win.
So we see Adventurer Ross come out. Not too much in the way of sustain on the Malona side, though. Other than
just
that,
the
Falcon
best 3-star sustain in the game. Yeah.
Yeah, Clary.
Oh,
There it is.
the Dark Corvus.
Corvus, dude. Dark Corvus.
Oh.
Tatsuni's draft is a roller coaster of a draft.
It is. So we see the Falconeer Query and we see the Dark Corvus ban. You almost had to ban the Dark Corvus with his little damage that's on the Malona side. It would have taken forever, but yeah.
So
But now,
this is going to be one hard-hitting Charles, I think.
Has to be.
yeah.
Hopefully it's not the 15k HP no damage Charles that we saw earlier.
Yeah.
All right,
Like that's not a
let's do
bruiser
this.
FCC.
No destiny. Can stop
Or
me.
it's 700 crit damage, and he just didn't crit.
Oh, there we go. We're going to see Charles not doing Charles things. Hey, that looks like my Charles.
What is going on here? He's 11k HP. He's full damage.
Yeah,
but this is
he
not
is.
a cleave. Tatsuni's draft is a little bit confusing. I'm not gonna lie.
Also, that Charles hitting 2 people now with buffs. No S1, S2.
Yeah, no S1, S2. Kind of tragic.
He has no way to deal with them all Taiwan.
Yeah. Skill 3 is gonna come. Oh no. Saving for the soul burn, of course, of course, of course.
But I mean, he gets locked down here anyway. The slow comes out. He'll get 1 cleanse on the Rose.
Probably free up to Charles.
Yeah, has to use on Charles
Ooh.
basically.
Big debuffs right there.
He wants, ideally, to get rid of the attack, and that's the
Oh.
one.
We get started.
You wanted the slow and the attack on, I think, and then you take the 50-50s on the miss.
Oh, and it Adventurer Rosses into the Dizzy. Oh, that's toxic.
Eats the stun as well. Rip Charles damage forever.
Rip Charles damage.
And now the soul burn is ready. Charles not really doing much this tournament. I was almost considering to build mine back up, but after these displays, I think he's going to sit in the Banshee bench for a while longer.
His EE though, he could S3 right here and cleanse all those debuffs
That's
before
true.
damaging.
Yeah, if he gets a turn, right?
Yeah.
Crow does still have S2 up, I believe.
The turn cycling from the Rose is actually gonna kind of counteract the ML Taiwan.
Just, yeah, a
it's
little
very,
bit.
very nice that our S3 was up already.
Yeah, that was fast. See, he's gonna go on Dizzy. He finally procs.
Wait, if he didn't have attack down, that might have actually secured it.
They would have killed 100%.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, let's do this.
I mean, as long as he can sustain for just a little while longer.
The problem is it's not on counter, I don't think. It's only on Elbrus. So
Only
if he
on
just
Elbrus.
goes straight into the Charles, there's not much threat.
But Dizzy has to hit everything, right? Not that it's counter, it's proccing the Elbrus right now.
This Dizzy has gotten very, very lucky against this Charles.
Mm-hmm.
Decides to heal up so that he can cleanse and push the Charles again.
Yep. He has not FCCF 3, has he?
I do not believe so.
Nope, he still has it.
There's another defense break.
Ooh.
Still no Elbrus.
I don't think you can oversolve that, but yeah. Can you?
I'm sure you can. Off the
Oh,
rat.
yeah, because it's not an extra attack, it's dual attack. True.
Yeah.
You're right.
Alright, Alright, it's a chance to kill.
What skill does he get? Doesn't get it again!
Charles.
This Charles is broken.
Yeah, old man's
He doesn't
taking
have
a
the
nap.
souls, though. He doesn't have the souls.
But he's gonna do it anyways.
He kind of has to here, because if that Charles does finally break through, you get attack buff again.
Ooh, stun on the Rose and the Charles here.
Dizzy is rotated back into skills next
If I
turn.
must fight,
Ooh. Charles. The thing is, though, is if he kills Charles here, well, regardless, Ruel.
this won't be an
Ruel's
easy
gonna
fight.
revive regardless, right? So he ends up going into the FCC just to try to get some stuns.
Yep.
Does not land a stun onto the Ruel, unfortunately.
I feel like here is where the Ruel S3 will end up coming out.
Yeah. Gets the Charles up, so probably just go ahead and rip right here just to try to mitigate some damage.
Yep,
Do you think that he was saving the FCC skill 3 for the crowd? You think that's why he was holding it?
probably.
Yeah, it almost kills the Dizzy. You crit on it.
Yep. Charles will definitely clean up the Dizzy. I think he has threes here. Cleans up the Dizzy. Does a little bit of extra damage to everybody
Gets
else.
provoked.
Gets provoked. Never
Yep,
mind.
Nice dual attack though. Very
Yeah.
nice dual attack.
Should we get started?
There's no cleanse on Malona's side, so
Burn away.
Tywin is now locked down for the next turn.
Wow, there's actually 2 steadfast gatekeepers on board here, one on the Rose and one on the Ross as well. Just giving them a little bit of extra turn rotation after all these AoEs are getting dumped down.
Oh, there's the Elbers. Oh, and it crits. Oh,
He's
it
doing
doesn't.
it.
Dizzy is still alive. Are you
How is he
kidding me?
not dead?
There we go. Oh my goodness.
Just Dizzy hanging on for dear life.
Just
How does Malona win this? Because the Rose is cycled back into her S3, S2. She's gonna
Yep.
push up.
yeah, that's the thing is I don't think that you
Oh,
can.
never mind.
Finally getting the Elbrus. Hey, there it is.
Yeah, did nothing.
Let's do this.
He does
blind
know how to
blind
S1
attack
X2.
down. Yikes. But hey, we saw that it works, right? That's what's important.
Oh, there's an opportunity.
Elbrus is popping up now. FCC does drop to the Crow.
The problem is the Charles is blind. Attack down. I think he has S3 again, doesn't he? Or is he going for the provoke on Roses again?
He doesn't have S3 up because he wasn't able to soul burn, so he's got the full cooldown. He has to rotate out of
that was
It's a
big
lot of
damage.
damage onto the Charles. Here's the unfortunate part, right? Malona has absolutely no way to kill the Ruel. How do you do it?
The horse right here. If Charles S3 is the horses.
Are we deep enough into Frenzy?
We're on Frenzy 5, I believe.
I'll protect you.
Frenzy 6 now, yeah.
Yeah.
I think it kills.
I mean, I feel like we find out, right?
I think he S2s the Charles here to execute it, right? Secure that, and then next turn, kill the Ruel.
I think
He's
right
gonna have
here,
barrier.
yeah, you need S2 to try to get rid of the slow.
Taking a little bit more damage, you gotta tap into that Ruel. Get a little bit extra. He's not going for
I
it.
think he goes for the Rose because Rose is going to CR push the Ruel up too fast.
I see.
The Rose is just sitting on S3 and has not got to use it for 2 extra turns.
Doesn't opt to horse. Just keeps provoking.
Get started.
Frenzy
And now he doesn't have missing HP, so he's not gonna be able to.
Take this.
He'll have missing HP as soon as the Rose hits him, right? Opts to S2.
Well, yeah, he's going to S2 the Rose. Tywin will
And
has
then-
S3 now.
Yep. Does it stun both of them, though? No, it stuns
It's not
neither
an
of them.
effectiveness ML Tywin.
Ooh.
Yeah, so there's a boost. He finally gets to rip it off. It's 25% buff up to Ruel.
Yep.
So then the crowd can't do anything. The Ruel gets a revive on the Charlie.
Then Charles
I'll protect
just
you.
kind of stands there again.
Yeah, I don't know if he should have waited with that horse, right? Like,
Son of light.
you needed to use it before you were back at full HP
Yeah.
because of the frenzy.
That Rose is flying this game, though.
Yeah. Blue Rose, real strong. Even in just conventional comps, right? Like, you don't
You can
even
bring
have to
FCC.
bring her. Yeah, you don't have to bring her to Bruiser Cleave. Brings back the FCC. Is this going to, like, Frenzy 20?
We're already at Frenzy 8. How?
Frenzy 8. Is this a Green Armin game?
What was the idea behind that?
I guess more mitigation and shields?
If I must fight,
Guess he's gonna wait to revive back his whole team. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
I don't think he can. If he just starts plowing into the Ruel here. Touch of Rekos, it doesn't heal anything this far in, does it?
Not really. Yeah, because, I mean, the healing goes real quick. Got the provoke on the Tywin.
I guess that's why I did it, was to try to cycle provokes between the rows and keep the Tywin locked down for forever.
Is able to push back the FCC as well. Does Rose have her S3 back up already?
Yep, I think one turn.
Oh, gets the
No,
provoke
it's
on
up,
Rose.
but she does
Let's
get
do this.
provoked.
Yeah.
Yep.
this won't be an easy fight.
So this puts up immunity on the crowd. That Tywin has no attack.
It's so unfortunate because had these S2s from Ross been pulling his ambitious Tywin, everything would be dead already.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He's just trying to provoke lock them.
I'll protect
Oh!
you.
That's enough damage to kill Ruel.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
Ruel's dead.
Yeah. Crow in frenzy. Wait, why did he?
Yeah, why didn't he tap on Ruel?
Well, yeah. I don't know what he's waiting for. This Crow should be able to kill here. Is he gonna heal himself for the shield? No, he doesn't. There's the boot.
Shields? The
I
FCC.
have to
Oh!
provoke her. Oh, there's a skill 3.
Here comes the skill 3. It's going to be big damage. I think what he's thinking, what Tatsuni is thinking, oh, and it's not going to work.
Yeah, that rules dead. 100%.
I was thinking if he didn't get a stun on the FCCS 3 would have saved him from the horse this turn. Opts to not horse.
He doesn't know.
Should we get started?
Does Malona not know how Crow works in Frenzy?
That crowd would hit for 15k right now.
Yeah. Does he not
Yeah.
know?
Away the evil.
I think they're just trying to make this game go on in a really long time
Maybe.
to set a record.
What's going on?
I think we might just have really small brains. And
Maybe.
they actually have something.
Do we not know?
They've got like extra big brains.
Yes. Crow works that way. He has attack scaling, so
If I must
you're
fight.
gonna see it. He is going. Malona, please. S3 the Ruel.
He's just gonna kill it off this. If he doesn't S3 that Ruel.
S3 the Ruel.
Yeah,
Look how much damage this does. Chat. Look. He's
Oh,
missing,
look at that.
like,
Oh!
He's missing 1.6k HP. Oh, just 4k. What?
Did they
Why
wait?
did he
Did
five?
Oh.
they should have done more. Maybe they're smarter than us.
Maybe.
That's the longest game ever.
I've seen Crows lose that tiny bit of health in Frenzy and they one-shot you.
Yeah, it hit me for 10k.
Well, that was round 1. Looks like Malona's gonna take the first round. we
Oh.
gotta run it back, baby.
Gotta-
Hey.
Whew, buddy, that was
Nice round 15
was a
k
match.
damage, fake cash. Dude, it should have been 15k. I don't know what's going on. These guys' Crows are broken.
Yeah.
imagine having a
110.
broken Crow. It's kind of like that broken Charles.
Casters don't know the game, lol.
He was missing 1.5. He did 3 times the damage. It should have been more.
Edit this part out, Kaz.
Yeah.
I'm calling baloney, dude.
You're calling.
I mean, we were
bull.
all in agreement. Did they change Frenzy Crow? I have been bopped by them.
They don't know Chad KW. True.
Code finished dinner, finished cooking, ate dinner, did his laundry, and the game barely over. That's right. So do we see this? Do we see the same Frenzy 20 drafts out of Malona and Tatsuni this time? So we see the RB and the A Tywin ban. Tatsuni actually having to take it a little bit more serious this time. Doesn't actually ban out the keys into I. First pick, Blue Rose. Falconeer Corey Ruel picked up on the Malona side.
I don't think Tatsuni even has any idea what he wants to do. The first pick, Rose, is always scary, but then when Falconer Clary comes out, you have to take the gamble of, is that Clary faster than Rose?
Ooh, Rylet. The problem is, picking Rylet into a Falconeer Corey... Ooh, eat Pak Ravi too. So picking Falconeer or Rylet into a Falconeer Corey, does that telegraph your ban that hard? I feel like it does.
Yeah, it's basically saying you want to ban it out.
Yep. And then we see the Dizzy, which is
But
also
I'm surprised we're not seeing very much damage in these matches.
right.
Right? Everybody's just kind of tanking it downtown, and they've almost done the same. Or Malona's almost done the same exact thing this match, where he's just picking a bunch of tanks.
Yep.
And sustain.
Hey, for $500, you play it safe. You play it sleeper.
Mm-hmm. So somebody in chat had a hypothesis about it. Ooh, there's the Dark Corvus again. You know the Dark Corvus is gonna get banned. Somebody in chat had a hypothesis about the Crowd thing. He said, I think Crowd's HP has to be low before Frenzy starts reducing max HP. Crowd probably remembers the health loss. I'm not sure how that mechanic works.
Yeah.
Honestly.
That could be true.
Yeah, that could be true.
So we do see a Destina pick in answer to the Dizzy.
I like that Ecoli / Spec T.
Ooh. Yeah, the Spec T basically has to be banned out. But then again, this puts Malona at a very, very long stall team. Bans out the Dark Corvus. So this is going to be a little bit rough. You've got the Falconeer Quarry that is going to deal with the Rylet, but even if the Falconeer Quarry does S3 into the Rylet, you've got Destina, and there's not much follow-up into the Rylet. And the Rose is faster. Do we just see this Rylet just straight pop the Falconeer Quarry?
I don't think it'll quite pop
Likely.
it.
Yeah.
It'll
Gotta
get-
be a squishy Falcon.
この瞬間に生きてる君たち
No,
No,
no.
not a chance. Not a chance.
ただ過ぎ去っていく残像でしかない
Thick. Oh, that was a lot of...
It's 18k HP Falconer Glory.
Ops to hold on to.
Yeah,
the...
you have to, because the
Oh,
Destina's about to move.
and that's a Rise of the Monarchs Falconeer Quarry there, Kaz. Oh, that is a big double
unable
attack.
to shield himself because he is the lowest HP. I'm just saying.
Falconeer Quarry in a not great spot right now, but will get healed up by the Ruel.
So Layla's does strip the evasion buff. Doesn't matter.
Ops
He's
to
gonna
just
forced to just hold the S3 here.
yeah. Ops to start
Malona
going,
is thick.
yeah, starts going
Yeah.
in on the Dizzy here.
さて軽く一っ走りしてみるか
Surprised he's not using the Destina S2 for the attack boost here. There's not really going to be much damage, and he could start chipping away at people with the Remnant Violet, but I guess it's fine just to decide to save his cooldowns here.
Yeah, no, for sure.
How much is the Destina S2 push? 35%?
50%, I believe.
Oh,
Yeah.
dang.
Yeah, it's pretty
Yeah,
big.
it's a huge boost.
And between Rose and Destina CR pushing around, that's some movement.
Yeah, Tatsuni could just be cycling Rose and Destina back to back to back.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And what you could do too is push the Rylet so that you build up the charges so that you get more S3s off, because you know that Dizzy's going to be hitting that.
I think you almost rip off the S3 here on Destina, right? You shake off the provoke as well. Does he have Rose S3 loaded? No, he doesn't.
He's gonna go for the Rose, push her way up.
Yep.
And now Rose has cycled back into her S3.
And Dizzy has to land all of these debuffs to make Rylet not hit for anything, which he does.
Yeah, but the nice thing is the Destina S3 is ready, and it's going to push an insane amount of CR on all of his units.
Oh yeah.
With all the debuffs.
Soulburn, though, from the Falconeer Quarry into the Destina.
Oh, true.
Yep. Yep, huge.
Is this the play, though? You're unable to execute that Destina.
It just locks it down to keep everything doing no damage to you to hit a later
Right.
frenzy, I guess.
But you could just cleanse it off with the Rose.
Oh, true, yeah.
Yeah, unless Crow provokes the Rose here, you just cleanse it off.
Which he does. And
Anyway,
he does
go
push
for
her
the
back,
pushback.
though. No, does not. Resists, so
15%, you love to see it.
15% push the Destina forward. Malona with the Mirror Cry emote there, as Destina is going to push everybody forward and reset the board.
Yeah, it's literally a push party here with Destina and Rose.
And Tatsuni's sitting on a good amount of souls too, so he could do more damage with Ravi, or he could extend buffs. There's so many things he could do.
Yeah, he might eventually just go for the dunk into that Ruel and just
Yeah.
start sniping units one by one.
Yep. Although maybe you wait till after. You probably wait till after the defense buffs start cycling off.
Yeah.
I can confirm for chat, since they were asking, the EEs are on S3 for both Rose and Destina. So you just have the reduced one-turn cooldown for both.
Oh, he
Go
goes
for
up,
the
goes
Dizzy.
Wow.
with defense buff still up.
Kind of a weird play. I don't know why he needed to burn those souls there. It seems almost wasteful.
Yeah, a little bit. I would have imagine he would have saved it for right after the defense buff wore off, and then you just blow it up.
Did he believe that he could snipe it, or do you think he's getting a little bit antsy? I think that is the problem with these really prolonged games. You start to get a little trigger happy.
Yeah.
You lose the sense of how much HP things actually have. Too.
Because he basically just... Although, is he splitting his damage between the two so that you're kind of forced to pick, do you save the Falconeer Quarry or do you save the Dizzy? Deal with
Pick him out
one.
from Rylan here.
Got the counter attack.
Ruel?
Ooh, that was
Ooh, that's
big
that's
on the
very
Ruel.
nice.
So now who does he res?
Yeah. I think that's what Tatsuni was going for, was who do you save in this situation? If you opt to... I mean, sure, he didn't know that Rylet was going to go into the Ruel, but it's like, do you save Ruel or do you save Dizzy?
That could have went very bad for Tatsuni had it gone into crowd.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
had it gone into
25%.
the crowd, the 1 in 4. Rolling dice with that.
Yo, who?
Rylan.
What kind of person banks on, you know, a 75% chance to win? People who
LOL.
don't ban Celine, that's who.
True. Decides to regen here to push himself up. The Ronin Violet. So Ronin Violet should be able to execute the Dizzy here.
Yep.
Actually,
Actually,
Decide to go for the
opposite.
Falcon or Clury instead.
All right.
Does she have that up? I thought it was down.
It's just trying to get rid of the healing, the continuous each turn healing, I
Ooh.
think.
I think
And now he
you.
can S1 soul burn.
Oh, I don't know that was the right play right there.
That time he saves them.
Cause, okay. But Crow, he doesn't have. I don't think he has enough damage to kill Crow, and Crow's just gonna horse somebody. But I
Yeah,
guess at the
don't
same
think this
time,
much matters here.
yeah.
They can
'cause-
only kill Rylet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he'll be able to revive it back instantaneously.
He's giving him the full power horse. It's like horse me. I think he's trying to bait him into going for the horse on the Apoc Ravi or something, or the Ruel, and it won't kill since he's blinded. He's trying to get the blind so that the horse might do 50% less. Oh, it's 100% chance of missing.
Oh, I mean, it doesn't matter because he'll just Ravi S3.
Yeah, res.
I think that the Ravi S3 just kills him even through the shield here.
Yeah, he has attack buff. We're deep into frenzy.
Yeah. Oh, he goes for the Ruel. Oh.
Yeah, almost one shot for Ruel. The
Okay.
crowd's useless now, so.
Yeah, Crow's super useless.
Yeah, that's game.
You just finish that up and then, yeah, that's game. There we go. So 1-1.
The decisions at the end were a little bit confusing, but I guess Tatsuni was like, nothing matters anymore. I've already sealed this game away, right? Might as well just throw out everything. So we're 1-1. All right, chat. Did you enjoy those matches? Did you have fun?
That's one thing with these players too, is they know their damage more than we do. So they're gonna go into a situation so much more confident than we can like predict ahead of time.
Yeah, no, definitely was a good match. I like to see the Apoc Ravi representation.
Church of Frenzy stacks. Yep.
Where can you see the brackets? Just exclamation point bracket. We'll show you the brackets.
Getting very frenzy in here. It's not just the battle that's getting more frenzy smiles. This has been a way longer game than the Champs Cup. I want to see ML Kraus. Pensive matches are best. Amazing Ruel and Friends gameplay. Resident Sleeper. I mean, yeah. These players are really enjoying their frenzy matches, but they are trying to win.
Yeah. With more than $500 on the line, definitely making them a little bit more safe, right? Ooh, we do see the blue rose band this time around, and the A Tywin band yet again.
Malona does not want to deal with that. The turn cycling from Blue Rose is actually ridiculous.
Yeah. Yeah, anybody who tells you that Blue Rose not worth your time, just disassociate them from your life. Which actually I should go change the title of the stream. It's no longer the $1,000 Shotgun Shogun September Showdown. It's the $1,200 Shotgun Shogun September Showdown. So definitely awesome.
That's a lot of money.
It is. It is. So we're seeing a similar draft out of Malona again, with the Falconeer Quarry, with the Ruel, with the Dizzy. We see the Aros and a Surmia from Tatsuni.
Wow. Confident Surmia pick.
A fighter Maya too. What is... And the Destina again. I liked the work that Destina put in the last match, actually.
Oh yeah, it was very good, mixed with the Rose and the two bulky units.
Shotgun Shogun October Showdown with these frenzy matches. That's right, we're taking this all the way to October, boys.
I think the Surmia threw off... Oh, there we go, never mind.
You pick double water into that. This is the reason why I don't usually draft Surmia anymore, because it's really hard to get her into an advantageous position here. Right,
And
like
the
what do you do?
mate.
Ban the SSB and then you're just batting versus Dizzy forever?
Yeah. So we see
Wait, I
double-
think that's what he does actually. Wait, hold on. Dark Corvus again. Yo, Tatsuni loves the Dark Corvus last pick here.
I mean, it's a very strong last pick, right? I mean, Dark Corvus, especially when you don't bring a lot of damage. You ban out the S... Oh, we ban out the
Yeah,
SSB.
you ban out the SSB, now he doesn't have any damage, and you have the Destina. I think he wins for free.
Yeah.
I think it's game. Oh no, the Destina got banned.
Yeah, the Destina got banned, and he's got the Dark Corvus, though.
It's gonna be a quicker game, this one, for sure.
And there's a Dizzy, right? So you can't not hit the Dark Corvus.
He has to lock down...
You get the roster. Yeah. You gotta hit the Ross.
Ooh.
Oh!
Nope.
15%, you hate to see it.
Man, these Falconeer Quarries are having a hard time this this tournament with those non-soul burned birds.
The fact that you did not go straight into an S2 here means that Sermia must be pretty thick.
This is a tanky bruiser Sermia. Counterattack.
Top twice,
Just
yeah.
what?
Wow.
Oh my god, that was a lot of damage.
Yo,
right
what is
there.
the math on Sermia doing that? 20% into what? Into like 35 or something like that?
Something.
Actually ridiculousness.
More than Sword of Judgment, Connor.
True.
Counterattack Sermia. Ooh, we already going for the moonshot here.
Tatsuni's got some McDonald's to go get.
That's right. He's like, bro, I am done with this.
And he's still going into the Sermia knowing that it is counter and skill 1 EE.
Yeah.
He just has to take it out, or else when it rips this S3 right here, something's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna get
Yeah,
to
for sure.
refresh the immunity as well with this Ross.
What do you go into though here?
Take this.
Yeah, that's pretty good choice.
That can trigger the dual attack.
Oh, I don't know if you wanted to do that. That was a very, very dangerous play from the Sermia here, right? Essentially doing that removes the immunity from this
Yeah.
Sermia.
He's gonna go into the Dizzy, probably. He's just gonna no.
Just
That doesn't matter.
gets rid of the flurry.
You just heal.
Yep.
What does that matter? I don't know. That was a very, very questionable play.
Opts to heal up the Dizzy instead of the flurry. Going into the Sermia yet again. They're just gonna
Lands the
and
stun,
the
no more counters.
Ooh.
Dude.
And gets the S3 off. I don't know why he let go of his immunity there. That made absolutely no sense to me.
Yeah.
And the miss debuff does stick onto the F Maya. Too many debuffs for her to cleanse, but 50-50 still lands it out.
Oh, and the counterattack. Hits that one too.
This is gonna be a very strange game.
Yeah. And the Dark Corvus is not revving up as much as you would think, right?
Right, and also got the debuff stuck on him, so obviously not like a very super high effect resist Dark Corvus. Opts to revive S3 the Falconeer Quarry. Still keeps going in to the Sermia. Kind of got to get rid of it.
Yeah, I guess because he feels like he doesn't really need to hold that revive. This match is going to last very, very long. He's going to get another one. Doesn't even matter. If Dark Corvus snipes something, the other one will just get revived.
That's true, yeah. Yeah, the
save Sermia a bit.
The S2 into the S3 was a little questionable, just because. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, apparently somebody in chat did the math on it. It's about between 6 and 7% for Sermia to counter into the S1 proc.
Okay.
I don't know if that math is correct.
Son of light.
I mean, if chat says it's the math, it's got to be correct. Has chat ever been wrong?
No, never.
Absolutely.
Oh, Triggered Slide! Oh, Triggered Slide! That's game changing. If she breaks free. The bad thing is by the time she breaks free, the Dizzy's just gonna lock her down again.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. And she's still got the Misty buff and everything.
Yeah.
So it doesn't
into the Dark
really make a difference.
Corvus. Oof.
Yeah, there's the Soulburn S3 into the Dark Corvus as well, so he's not getting off that S3. It doesn't matter that he's been firing off AoEs. How does Tatsuni win this game?
Sermia pops right here and heals. Yep, one turn.
Counterattack.
Counterattack.
The damage.
Gets the miss.
609. That's decent healing, considering it did nothing.
I think though, if Ross can get up to S2, we can get immunity on the Sermia. He sits on the immunity for a little bit. Can potentially.
Oh, this heals.
Oh, there we go. That was big, actually.
Yeah, got the immunity back as well.
Sigurd Scythe was the game changer, possibly.
Yeah, they're gonna chip away at her though. Still, Falcon
think this
Quarry,
kills.
shot to the moon. Yeah, that kills.
Oh, wow.
And the double turn. What do? You provoke here? Yeah, got the provoke. Actually,
And the Dark Corvus is free as
the
well.
Dark Corvus is free. This kills. Yeah. We get the counter attack again. More healing.
Wow, the Sigurd Scythe.
Sigurd
game
Scythe
about to move.
Sirmia.
Game of the tournament so far. So she goes into herself, or no, she doesn't.
No, she'll hit Falconer Quarry. Although, I mean, the healing's good there, but had to save it basically.
I guess he wanted all of his Revivos up. Do you think the Ross is going to try to go for a strip here or land some S2 damage?
Help!
Go-
I think he's gonna go for
yeah.
the dual attack,
ホロリーちゃん戦えていいの？
not the normal
な
one.
ら仕方ないな。
His Sirmian needs to move to get some heal, and
Yep.
it needs a big hit.
訓練通りにね。
He keeps hitting
I'm
this
so
Sirmia.
surprised he keeps going into the Sirmia.
Yeah. I guess just gambling on that 20%, right? Does not rip off the Dark Corvus. I guess he's gonna wait until the Ruel. Ooh, big heals.
Yeah.
Sirmia is just like, you know what? I actually don't care that I have blind on. I'm just gonna dumpster this Falconer Quarry.
The Dizzy can Soul Burn S3, S2 here. The Alela should strip away the immunity, and then he'll get the extension onto the Sirmia here. So,
Yeah. That's
I
rough.
don't know if it matters here. He's back in an advantageous position as long as the Sirmia Sigurd Scythe stops popping off. He needs to stop hitting into it, to be honest.
Yep.
If Tatsumi had any kind of cleanse right now, this would be one crazy game.
I hope you're ready.
Gambling and Sirmia go hand in hand.
That's true. That is true. I mean, the Falconer Quarry is still pretty hurt. I'd like to see the Dark Corvus rip something off, but I mean, we literally haven't seen him do much.
To the Sirmia for the defense break. Smart move there.
Yep.
Because finally
the stun.
killing anything here is going to be huge for Malona.
Yeah.
Because no matter what Dark Corvus skill 3 is, the other one can be brought back here.
Right. Yeah, because I think that's what Tatsuni was saving for, was the Dark Corvus S3 into either the Ruel or the Maid, and then you just wipe out the other one, right?
And now if Maya S3 is back up, she didn't have it that turn. But Dark Corvus should be able to rip off an S3 here. Now, Malona does have 20 souls as well, so if the Ruel does die, we will get to see the Soul Burn S1 from the main flow in.
Ooh,
That's
wow.
a big bonk!
That was just deleted. That's actually, maybe Tatsuni doesn't care that Sirmia died. He's just gonna S2 with Fighter Maya now.
Does he kill the maid here? So that he locks him down to a 1 res? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it goes after the main.
And then he just focuses the
Wait.
Ruel?
Wait a minute. This Maya's doing more damage than the Sirmia could do. Well, I mean, she was...
Yeah, she was blinded and attacking out the whole game.
And unlike
Yeah.
Sirmia, you
Here comes the
can't.
S3.
Yeah, you can't lock her
Something's
down.
dying here.
Bonk.
This is gone. Yeah. Oh, this
Just
is this
to the moon. Other
This is
extra
gonna have all the
turn.
rule.
Oh my
Yup,
god.
that's a lot of damage.
He has the.
Purifying
Okay, he's got
flame.
S3 here. Yeah,
Burn
this
away the
is
evil.
GG.
今日もいいことがある。
A lot of back and forth. These frenzy games are very hard to predict.
Fighter
Sirmia
Maya
bait
latent
5 hit.
frenzy is
Yeah, I don't-
crazy.
I don't know why. I feel like as soon as he realized that Sirmia was Sigurd Scythe, counter skill 1 EE, maybe should have stopped hitting it. Right, because it just sustained for so long, brought them very deep into
Ooh.
frenzy to where he couldn't do
Brought
anything.
the maid back just to get bopped. And
Yeah.
Tatsuni, after it was the Kizuna Eye ban. After he stopped doing that, man, just dominating. Such good fights. And the thing
Okay.
is, with Tatsuni, he just literally comes back from like the crazy situations, man.
Wait, Deity had something to say?
Yeah.
Well, I was just gonna say Tatsuni's counter gear is incredible. Just seeing the damage from, because that fighter Maya was on counter and Elbrus, and then the Surmia was on, and the Surmia hit that Dizzy right out of the gate for 4K with no attack buff on like an individual hit.
Yeah.
So that's a lot of damage for counter gear with no attack buff.
A lot of damage. Yeah, no, that was pretty solid.
Also, the further contestants that are in the second half, are they going to play again today? Because it is late for some of them, and they're curious if they can go to bed or...
We are going to go through the next 2 fights, and then we will finish up the remainder tomorrow. So
Okay.
Suck, Claire, Light, and X Hans, and then we will call it for the day. Do our gift card giveaways, and then I will go get dinner. And then we'll be back tomorrow at 2 p.m. to burn through the rest of these matches.
Sounds good. I'm going to pee real quick for this round starts. I'll be BRB.
Absolutely.
今日もいいことがあるって言ってました。
I did like, though, the counter Elbrus Surmia was not a pick that I expected to see at all.
Yeah, the counter Sigurd Scythe Surmia was pretty surprising here. I was smack talking it. I was surprised though that Malona kept picking such low damage drafts.
Yeah.
It's like he was begging for the frenzy to come on in.
Yeah, no, absolutely. It's rough too, because once you get to further frenzy, right, just one counter attack can just dumpster everything, and then you have nothing to come back from. So it's a risky strategy. A dual attack, anything can happen late in frenzy, and you kind of, just let yourself be taken away by the hands of RNGesus.
That's why I like to get it on out of there before that happens. I'm not much of a frenzy player myself. It's very scary when it gets into late frenzy.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Absolutely. I know, well, except for you when you control for 37 turns, but usually
we don't even go to frenzy because they don't move.
They just
they
don't
don't
move.
You don't go to frenzy.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the secret of it.
Gotcha.
It's just I turn it into a single player game. It's a lot better that way.
It is a lot less. It's a lot less stress when it's a single player game, right?
Oh, I had tons of time. Let's go.
Yeah. Not
We're
sure.
waiting for Claire and Suck. I see.
We are, indeed.
Oh, Claire is rebooting.
Okay.
That was my favorite game of the tournament so far, though. That counter Surmia pick at the end.
Yeah, as soon as I saw the Sigurd Scythe, I got a little bit hyped.
Yeah, because we were like, how does he come back from this? That Sigurd Scythe, the sustainability, even on tiny heals, won in that match.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, it was
I think
definitely
you ban out the
definitely good
Destina to
stuff.
get rid of the sustain, but it was Sigurd Scythe all along.
Code dwells in deep frenzy. The realm of code.
ちょっと休みたかった。
loving the good copy pasta
I'm
there
hoping
in chat from Suck for your free 600 Skystones. By the way, visit youtube.com/c/Shotgun Shogun. Every time you subscribe to the channel, you will potentially get 600 free size Skystones. Potentially.
also Liquid. You assume that I don't have 350 effectiveness.
That's true.
Oh, the game's starting.
Yep, we are going in. Suck versus Claire.
Please, F Wrath, why did you do that? That's so toxic to read. Wait, that Sigurd Scythe always has been. Yup. This should be a good match. I'm hoping. Should be a lot
for sure.
faster though.
Are we gonna see the blue rose cleave come out from Claire? Oh, the Broman ban. Solid ban because, well, Broman kinda toxic.
We've only seen one Broman this tournament, and it obliterated.
It was rather toxic.
Yeah, the one Broman, dude. I want it, dude. I want to see the control.
Well, unfortunately, we're gonna see a Ruel and Falconer Quarry come out.
You love to see it.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you love to see it. A lot of times, not when you're on the other side. Ooh, and the Adventurer Ross. Suck going with the 3 stars.
Free to play, by the way.
Absolutely. Free to play. We see the ambitious Tywin come out, and that's an ambitious draft. Very, very bright. Very solid. Ooh, and the ML Crow. We haven't seen an ML Crow in a while. Let's see if this one does it. Has Claire been in the shop re-gearing this ML Crow?
So Suck has 3 defense breakers on his team right now.
That's right.
The other problem too is that with Falconer Clary on board, that does add a decent amount of sustain to kind of sway away the ML crowd, right?
Yep.
He has a really rough time against any healing.
Yeah, there's the thing I thought we'd see. So he's going to have immunity, and with all these defense breakers, he can easily set up a flush.
Yep. And I just really want to see a Vivian.
And Vivian's always very satisfying to watch.
Yep. Always satisfying to watch unless it is on the other side of the field.
Somebody in chat just noticed this is RGB versus ML.
Yep. Suck is going to show you guys that you do not need ML 5 stars to win the game.
As he Arbiter Vildred last picks.
True.
You just need some RBGs and an RB. So we see the Bassar come out in response to the Vivian.
Free to play versus free to play, by the way. True.
So
There's
we
the
see last
SSB.
pick SSB.
So I feel like Bassar needs to get banned out here, right? 100%.
Yep.
You have to ban the Vivian. If you don't ban the Vivian, you're
You're
dead.
flushed.
And you're just
It's gonna be
dead.
rough.
Now the problem with the SSB, right, is that's going to cool down that ML crowd quite a bit.
He'll be dead before it ever matters, I think.
That's true, because you're going to be defense broken over
Yeah.
and over again. Now the problem is though, is that Suck doesn't have immunity. Well, he does have immunity with the Ross. Never mind. But that's just for him and SSB.
But if you protect SSB the whole game,
That's true.
he
Yep.
should solo?
So this Falconer Clary should go into the ML crowd here, at least to stop that immunity from going up. Prevent a little bit of the damage.
Ends up
Goes
going
to the
into
Ruel.
And defense board provokes it. Oh, this might be a quick game.
This doesn't kill.
No, it doesn't need to.
Oh, it's Idle Shear.
Yeah,
Never mind.
This might be a quick game.
it is. I think it's already over.
Landing on that Ruel, that's very
All
terrifying.
systems online.
And here comes the
Let's go, Siegfried.
the
Yeah, he does-
S2.
He just lets it rip.
Wait, it's Portrait of Savior's crowd as well.
I mean, okay, it did
Yeah,
get
but
rid
it's
of the. Okay, no, that was a good point
Not
because it
enough.
got rid of the provoke.
Wait, what?
What?
Stop bugging me.
Why would
She misclicked.
had to have misclicked?
Creature.
There's no way. Claire, tell us that was a misclick. Give us a sad Meru.
終わらないの
あまりにも無口すぎる。
私は大丈夫。おい。
At this point, she's just throwing out her skills. 'Cause she's like, it doesn't matter. I don't know what that misclick was, to be honest.
Paid
Because
actor.
had she just healed the Ruel,
つまらない
could have revived the T-Sir, and next turn nothing would have
Yeah.
mattered here. But I don't know, dude.
美しくあれ
I don't know. And this SSB doesn't do damage. You could have saved that S3.
この程度か。
I mean, unless Yeah, no, there's no way.
Yeah, had to have been misclick. Paid actor. Do you think Suck is paying off Claire for this match? A little bit of shady gameplay here.
Hey, you know what? We didn't say how the victors had to win, right? So, I mean, if they get paid actors, you know, it's just part of the cup, right?
Yeah, their prize pool is just a little bit smaller.
Just prize pool's just a little bit smaller, but Suck taking off number 1. Just, yeah, that was. You hate to see it. You hate to see the misplays. But that was a lot of damage, though, from Suck's side of the field. It was a lot of just getting things done. That's what I like to see. These guys are ready to go get some McDonald's.
With the 3 stars, too. Double 3-star beginner of the draft.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I really like, though, the Falconeer Quarry Adventurer Ross combo. It's actually quite strong, and there's a lot of defense break. There's the immunity, there's, you know, the defense buff, there's the sustain, there's the strip. It's actually pretty strong.
I feel like we're starting to learn the importance of defense breakers, though, because like Asaria making her way into...
Oh, for sure.
Very, very strong. Because units are so tanky now, right? You need to have a way to break that down. But as you saw, even there, even with the dual attack from Ross, it wasn't enough damage to actually break down that Ruel, even though she had Idol's Cheer, right?
So you've got
it's kinda
the
rough.
Rylet and Vivian band here. Claire is not about to get toilet bowled by the Vivian.
Looks like Claire's going to try to steal with the Falconer Clary, but that leaves Suck open to the ML Tyrant with 1 less counter on board.
Yep. Goes with the Falconeer Quarry. That Falconeer Quarry S3 into the Ruel early was real big for Suck.
That was a very, seemed like risky play, but I guess Suck just knew he had a lot of effectiveness.
So we get the Willius A. Tywin.
Yeah, so Suck ended up taking the
out.
draft.
Yeah. Oh, you want to pick that ML crowd again. Ends up locking it straight in.
Yep.
Very confident in the crowd and steals away both of the 3 stars this round.
That's right.
Leaving Ruel for Suck now to steal back to
Yeah, his rep. What do you do here?
Takes
the Bassar goes to
Bassar?
the left side of the field. This is looking like an in. Very, very suspicious gameplay here.
I feel like you pick up some sort of sustain here, a Ruel.
Yeah.
You pick up an Arby.
Claire is the imposter.
4 horsemen versus 4 horsemen. Not today, not today. Oh, there's the Blood Moon Haste. Very nice pickup.
Yeah.
But he forced the Blood Moon Haste into with the Bassar on the field.
I mean, I think you have to ban the Bassar here.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
100%. As soon as you have the ML crowd, gotta ban
For
that
sure.
out. The only unfortunate part here is that Suck has last pick.
Yeah,
what do
picks
you do?
anything he wants.
I don't think Deanne is the play here at all. You almost need a
No.
damage dealer. Because you know your Blood Moon Haste is gonna get banned.
Yeah, 100%. But what do we see come out? We see a Dizzy. All right.
It's not terrible.
Yeah.
Is the ML Tywin?
I mean, it's so
Lillian?
many debuffs that over time,
I don't know. It's kind of suspicious, right?
Oh, we see an LQC. Very high damage draft out of Suck this time
Wow.
around. And you don't see really too much damage on the side of Claire. We get the Basar and the ML haste bans out. Pretty much required bans here. But I don't know how Claire handles this right here.
Yeah. And the provoke is essentially useless from Falcon or Clary because you have to hit into Lilius, right? Or not even use it first turn. Those are
Right.
your only two options.
It's not too bad though, because he's getting defense buff up, or Claire's getting defense buff up right away. So
Ops to 15%
Resistance.
into the
That's
RB.
rough.
Son of light. Burn!
And a
Ooh.
counterattack. That was a very, very tragic double 15% there.
Yep.
Hey Kaz, what artifact is that Ra's on?
So, Rise of the Monarch.
Ross of the Monarch.
勝利のために
Besides the provoke the Ross here, before the immunity can come up from the crowd, a little bit unfortunate.
Shall we bring this to a close? I'll pierce straight through.
That's a-
Big damn!
Yeah, that was
Good.
big damage on the LQC and the RB. Ops to
she
just
ops-
chop.
Yeah, I'm surprised she didn't S3, but I guess wanted to protect from the dizzy debuffs.
Yep. Also, that is a Sigurd Scythe LQC.
I think that would have near full healed had you
Yep.
just S3. Can S2 here with the dizzy if she wants.
Ops to S1.
Didn't strip on the Laylas?
No.
On the LPC?
早く出てますよ
I mean, it is 80% after all.
Brings
RB
up
comes
the
back
RB with
into
the
defense buff, greater attack
Ooh.
bonus.
See how much damage this does. I know defense is up, but that is going to almost kill the Ross provoke. It is going to take out the Ross after this, but strips everything from everybody on that counter attack. So that was pretty big.
Dual attack comes out.
Ooh.
Falcon or Clory boosting on up.
The problem is that LQC is on Sigurds, it is triggered, it's going to hit insanely hard and full healer, so
Well, the dizzy is.
Oh,
never mind.
nice. The double attack with the debuff immunity saves
sucks.
it.
Suck.
Yeah. Well, so Claire would have been able to get off an S3 in there into non-immunity, but that dual attack from Lilius actually pulled Suck out ahead. Would have been very, very nice to hit this on non-immunity.
Yeah, because after this, I think that she's either close to or in Sigurd Scythe range now. I didn't see it come up. So even regardless, if she S3s here, now that the Dizzy S3 is gone, Falconeer Quarry's stunned. Do you just jump on Dizzy? I assume.
Yeah. Yeah, you just jump.
Yeah, you just take Dizzy out.
ですな
Heal
Yeah, it's a
yourself
Sigurd
out.
Scythe range.
厳罰を与えるために
You
Go to the crowd.
opt to go into the ML crowd. Okay.
That's a little bit strange, but I mean, okay.
Yep. I mean, I guess she takes him out next turn. You
私に挑戦するその
double
勇気と
attack.
勇
Oh,
気
you
の
Lilius S3.
格の違いを見せてあげよう私は変わらないもの
That pushes the crowd back, almost kills him.
Gonna get the S2 out from Dizzy here.
But that'll push. Oh wow, that pushed further back. Ooh, nice big counter. There goes
Weird
the
thing is
crowd.
that the Dizzy missed S2 on both of the knights, but hit it on the LQC.
Yeah,
Yep.
私の王座
and that's game.
Chop, and then yeah, that's game.
なかなか楽しい勝負だ
Unfortunately, that misclick in the first round, real bad for Claire.
Yeah, that costed Claire the match there.
Yep.
Misclicking into an S2 heal for ML Crow. Maybe should stop picking ML Crow.
Yeah, ML Crow
Raw
not
there.
doing too great here, but last match of the day is going to be X Hans versus Light, and X Hans, you know, bringing the upset to Sui Stark earlier, so we'll see if he can keep this up.
This is going to be a fast match looking at
It
Light
is.
and Haas. This was actually gonna be insane.
Yeah, no, I'm hoping that we see the Dizzy come out this time around, and what Hans can bring in response.
Vroom Vroom Fest? I don't think we're seeing any Emo Kraus in this match here.
No, not with these two. So I think both of these players know each other pretty well. We see the FCC ban, we see the blue rose ban out from Hans. Obviously knows that Light is going to blue rose cleave. Yes, this is going to be a fast match.
Yep. Hey, no.
Two titans of speed. It's going to be explosive, dynamic. There will be a single knight on board, except for maybe Charles. Who was it, so maybe that.
Oh, we see the fire
Shuri. He comes out.
Whoa, the fire Litica.
Speed imprints.
Yes, speed, momentum.
So we've got the art. Ooh, and the MRSA.
There's the MRSA, dude. It's gonna be a contest of speed here. Who's gonna win it out?
The
Watcher Shuri as well. We're going fast, boys.
Oh, I was waiting for the Guider Aether.
I'm sweating, chat. Hey, lock it in. Violence, momentum.
The Judith.
Judith.
Level
Oh
40
my
Judith.
God.
Light.
40.
Oh my god.
Oh my.
Who drafts that Judith is 500 speed.
Getting
No, not even
kinda
joking.
hot.
Hans is gritting Kairon, right? Well, no, because he has strip, because the Watcher Shuri.
Yeah. That Judith is
Double
nobody
speed
drafts.
imprint versus one speed imprint.
Oh,
There it is!
let's see the Surin.
Wait, but don't you just ban out the C-Dom and you win?
I mean,
Wait.
kind
They
of.
were raced.
So he bans out the
They're
Surin.
racing. What?
They're racing.
Gentlemen's speed race for the first match so they can gauge each other going into the second one.
They got
Okay.
they got
Pretty good,
they
pretty
got
good.
stuff to do, man. They're like, all right, we've been here all day, boys.
Gentlemanly match, dude.
Oh, the assassin Sid. And there goes the fire Litica.
Yeah, so you're
There
gonna
goes
wanna
the
not
Judith.
race Light.
Yeah, the light's a little quick.
Yeah, and he crits on the MRSA.
Ooh. Oh, ops for that. Dumpsters everything. Holy
Deletion.
cow.
Deletion,
All right.
speed, momentum.
Okay. There you go.
Oh,
There
baby.
you go, chat. That made up for the last like 72 minutes of 3 matches.
Chat,
Alright.
we can go even faster.
Yep.
We can end this by pick ban phase. Come on, chat. RTA any percent run. My gosh, dude. So Light ends up 1-0 versus Hans. See how Hans responds. See, is he going to challenge the cleave once more? Does he know a different band that he can take out here?
I think he's just. I don't
Speed
know.
running the 30. Dude, the Judith pick. Assassin Sid, yo.
Dude, like anytime somebody picks a Judith against me, I'm just like, there's no way that this Judith
Sure.
is not as fast as like the speed of light.
Shogun.
Yeah.
Shogun, did you see what level that Judith was?
40, yeah.
Yeah, of
4
course.
star, yeah.
Of course. You see the level 40 Judith? Terrified.
Yeah,
I'm shaking in
100%.
my boots.
Anybody who has the testicular fortitude to draft a level 40 Judith, they know that they are winning the speed race. So we're seeing it again. We're seeing the same bands. White gets first pick. Do we see the Arby pick? We see
There's the Arbiter
Arby pick.
Vildred. The cleave is coming.
The first pick, Hans, I think, was trying to bank on getting it.
Yeah.
Ooh, Hans goes with the Falconeer Quarry.
Now,
Yeah,
does
they're
Hans
rivals.
chalk it up to RNG? I don't think Hans has Arbiter Vildred because it's a husbando or something like that.
Oh,
Light
ML
is switching up the
Crow.
draft.
Yeah. Well, because Hans isn't speed racing this one, right?
Appetizing.
Yeah.
Ooh, picks the ML Haste to block out the ML Haste.
Double true damage. Yes, level 40 Judith is the most dangerous unit in the game.
Look, man, one time I underestimated a Judith in a Guild Wars stronghold. I'm like, there's no way that this Judith is going to outspeed my 297 Cerise. Guess what? I was completely wrong.
Yeah, no, they got Judith. It's fast. Faithless Litica does come on out here, so it seems that Hans does have a little race left in his tank.
Light baited that.
Pulls out the
Oh, he's going
Moly.
into CC.
This is a interesting draft. I mean, we already know that the Flitica is one of his faster units, but we do see the Assassin Sid in response.
Here's the other problem too. Light now has the informational knowledge to know that his Assassin Sid is slightly faster than that Faithless Litica.
Yep.
Yeah, that Acid is a you must ban.
Yeah, he's now become a must ban because Hans is not packing the immunity set.
Ooh, and we see the Judith again.
So that boosts RB up above.
Yup.
Yep.
Yeah,
Dangerous. And there's
You
Fire
see the
Litica.
Fire
You just
Litica.
ban out. You just ban out the what's his face here.
Yep, Assassin Sid.
So what was the Faithless Litica in comparison to the Judith last time? It was faster.
Yes, but I think that was with... Yep, is faster.
一生懸命頑張りますよ
Oh.
And this last runner Crow is fast too. Damage, speed, momentum.
Vroom, 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 vroom. How much damage does it do? Oh my goodness,
A
dude.
lot of
Yeah.
damage, and it's
This is getting
Remnant
boring.
Violet
This is
dead.
going to go into
Yeah.
Remnant Violet. Arby's going to clean up. And thank you, gentlemen, for making
Yeah,
this.
Speed Race Light.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's crazy. That Judith is nutty, dude.
Well, that's a fast boy right there.
That's a fast boy.
He
Someone
left
put
the lobby instantly. He's going to farm more wyvern.
Yeah, he's got to get back in Wyverns. What's going on? I've seen for the note, I've seen Light upgrade gear. He literally sorts by speed and is like, oh, roll speed. Can it hit 20 speed? Oh, nope, garbage. Oh, gotta get more speed.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing actually lately as well. But with that, that is going to conclude today's tournament. We have 2 matches left in the second round tomorrow, and then we will go into the semifinals and the finals. The quarterfinals, semifinals, and then the finals. So should be good. Anything that involves Light, we will just assume is going to be over in like 37 seconds as he goes back to farm Wyvern. But I want to thank everybody who came out. Deity Kaz, I want to thank you guys as well for casting with me. I know that some of the matches a little on the sleepy side, but a lot of these people did some crazy stuff. We saw a lot of upsets too. People that I thought were going to go further, right? You know, getting knocked out real early. But what do you guys? What was your favorite match of the day, Kaz?
I like to see Light play. He goes at the speed of light every time.
Every time, 100%. I do
Even
think
his crow is at the speed of light.
I know
It
that
went
thing was
before
so
the
fast.
RB.
It did. That had to be such good speed tuning on that. Like he knew. He's like, oh yeah, ban the Assassin Sid. It doesn't even matter because Judith, boom, 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 you're done. Deity, what about you?
The Tatsuni fight for sure. The
Tatsuni.
counter Dermia play was so. It was just super cool, especially on the Sigurd Scythe. Once we realized it was Sigurd Scythe and saw the turning point of that match, we're like, okay, this is actually super big brain.
Yeah, yeah, no, absolutely. But I want to thank all the people who came out, all the participants who came out and played and won and lost. We'll be back tomorrow. I am going to be doing the giveaway here in a second in chat. I just got to walk around to the other side of the computer and then we'll get that up in chat. But if you guys have any last things that you would like to say, Deity Kaz, go ahead while I get this set up.
The Travis Scott meals at McDonald's right now for $6.99.
You stop that right now. Hey, Hey, Chad, I had a great time with you. Thanks for all your commentary. You are the biggest brain chat that I've ever seen before. Each and every one of you deserves $1,000. If I was the President of the United States, I would give you all $1,000 so that you could subscribe for free with Twitch Prime to Shotgun Shogun.
Oh, that was a good plug. Holy cow.
No, subscribe to Deity and Kaz on Twitch.
Cracky.